Yo, what up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Infinite Vibes here to help raise your awareness. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you've been having a hard time manifesting things into your reality, what you've been doing wrong, and how to help you solve this problem. So without further ado, before we keep going forward, click the subscribe button, click the link in the description, check out some of my products and services, and let's begin. I look forward to connecting with all of you guys. Now, manifestation. All right, I'm sure you guys have heard about this. Since COVID times, people have kind of been tapping into this resonance, right? And what I want to talk about is how a lot of people have been manifesting from the wrong way, from the wrong space. Okay, it's very important that you know about your aura type. So if you haven't already, check out the description. There should be a link there where you can generate your cosmic blueprint for free, okay? Your human design chart for free. So definitely go ahead and do that. This is a very vital tool. Why? Because it's a combination of the I Ching, Kabbalah, astrology, numerology. It goes into your meridian point. It taps into your electromagnetic motors, otherwise known as your chakra points. It goes in deep. It gets very molecular. Your proton, your neutron, and the electron. Okay, so this is why I utilize this tool, and this is why I recommend anybody who's stepping into their quote-unquote spiritual journey to check it out. Okay, it's very vital because a lot of times we'll go into so many of these things, and we end up trying to do things outside of our design, outside of what we are basically literally built to do. Okay, and every human being is different, so that's why it's important to get your cosmic blueprint. So definitely go get that. Okay, that's the first thing that you need to do as you embark on this path. Okay, now the second thing you need to do is you need to get out of your mind. Okay, because the process of manifestation, what most people do is they like to think about things. They're trying to pull things into their orbit from their mind and not from their body. You're gonna have a very, very hard time, okay, manifesting things if you are manifesting from a place of fear, guilt, shame, or doubt. Okay, those are the four things: fear, guilt, shame, and doubt. Say it with me and put that in the comment below, all right? Fear, guilt, shame, and doubt. These are the things that hold back your manifestations from taking place, all right? And I'm speaking about this, and I'm saying this because I'm speaking about this through experience. I've gone through this entire process, okay? I've been through my deconditioning journey for about 7 years now, okay? So just understand that you're not going to be able to create that type of reality or step into that type of reality if you're thinking about it, but you're in fear of how it can happen, or if you're in doubt of how it can happen, or if you have shame around what it is that you're trying to manifest, okay? Or if you feel guilty about what's doing best for you. Because a lot of times, as you go through this journey, there's a lot of habits, people, just things that you intend to cut out from your reality, okay? So just keep that in mind, okay? So this is a whole process. It's not gonna happen overnight, okay? But once you get through and you overcome these lower dense energies and you step into a state of bliss, right? You're like a place of a happiness, bliss, like your elevation, your frequency just vibrates. It's not as dense. And I'm not trying to create a polarity between lower dense frequencies and high vibrational frequencies. I think as human beings, we go up and down on that spectrum, and it's very important to honor every aspect of ourselves, okay? So this is where your daily habits come into play, and that's why it's very important, okay, to fine-tune your body in order to be able to operate in these higher vibrational frequencies, so that way you're able to take these quantum leaps and you're able to manifest the reality that you want for yourself. All right. Now the next thing, as you guys know, okay, if you probably have watched my channel before, if you know me, I'm always talking about human design, and there's 4 aura types in human design, okay? The 4 aura types are generators, manifestors, projectors, and reflectors, all right? So everybody is different. You can't manifest as a manifester if you are a generator, right? You're literally designed to respond, Okay, you're not designed to go out there and initiate, which is contrary to what society tells you, right? You have so many people out there telling you need to initiate, you need to go out there and do this, that, and the third, right? But as a generator, you're literally designed to respond to things as they come to you. You're not designed to necessarily go out there and initiate. And you might find that as you're trying to initiate these things into your reality, that you face burnout. Okay, you realize that these things aren't working out for you for whatever reason. It's because you're literally going against what you are designed to do. You're going into your mind because of the programming that you've picked up from outside of you. Okay, now if you're a manifester, I don't expect you to just wait around and respond to things. You are actually designed to initiate. So for manifestors, it's actually a bit easier. You guys are literally, what society tells you guys to do, that's literally what you're designed to do. But there's only about 9% of the population who have the manifestor aura, right? That means the rest of the population out there is literally in the process of manifesting the wrong way, okay? And then you have the projector. Now, these are people who are designed to guide. Okay, you literally have an attractive aura that pulls things into your orbit so you can guide it. And low energy types, you're literally not designed to go out there and hustle and bustle every single day of your life. You don't have the type of energy that a generator has, and you don't have the type of manifestation energy or initiation energy that the manifestor has. So for projectors, you guys literally, like, the easiest thing I could say is just be patient. Like, every aura type, apart from the manifestor, it's important to just be patient. If you can just be patient enough and wait, I know it's very hard. It's very hard because you're going to go on social media, you're going to go on the TV, you're surrounded by people who are always constantly filling you up with information and, trying to guide you. There's so much out there in today's day and age, right? But if you can be patient, you'll realize that a lot of the things that you're trying to manifest will come to you, all right? As you respond, as you wait for the invitation if you're a projector, as you initiate if you're a manifestor, okay? And then the last one for the reflectors, which is 1% of the population, you guys are literally here to experience everything. So the more you experience life, the more you're out there experiencing things, the more your manifestations are going to come into fruition. And for the reflectors, it's extremely important that you pay attention to the people that you keep close, all right? Because you're literally an open channel. You reflect all the aura types around you, all right? And it's very important that you take time out to make space for yourself so you can go through your own internal process and alchemize everything that you go through. Reflectors, you guys literally change every 3 days. You literally transform every 3 days. Like, the moon cycle changes every 3 days. The reflector is changing every 3 days. So, this is where the astrology bit comes into the human design, right? Like, if the moon is in, I think it's in Scorpio right now, so you might find you as a reflector behaving in the same way as a Scorpio would behave. So your process of manifestation is a bit different from the rest because it's constantly changing. So I would suggest to you guys that you grab a journal. I have a store in my description. You can go grab one of those journals and just go ahead and map out the moon cycles and then watch. Just try this experiment for 2 months and watch how everything begins to manifest for you, okay? Now, I'm speaking about this because I went through this, all right? Like, I'm a manifesting generator, okay? So as a generator, I'm basically designed to respond, all right? And just a few months ago, well, not a few months, like literally like the past few months, I've been basically sleeping out of my car, all right? And I kind of chose this for myself just because of the circumstances I went through in life, and I'm gonna make a video talking about that later, okay? But I'm just trying to provide you guys proof, show you guys proof that if you follow your strategy and authority, and if you're patient enough, you can literally quantum leap into the perfect lifestyle for yourself that resonates with you, as opposed to what the rest of society is telling you, okay? And things can happen very instantly, okay? So I would say the number one thing is get out of your mind, fine-tune your body, okay? If you need help, like if you want to tap into your light body and your sound body, check out some of the services I have on my website. We can fine tune you up, get you right. Okay. The next thing is following your strategy and authority. Definitely get your cosmic blueprint if you need help reading it, if you need help integrating it in every aspect of your way, whether that's relationship, business, personal. All right, you can utilize this tool for your everyday life, and I guarantee you're going to see major transformation and major transitions. Okay, and then the last thing I would say about it is following your strategy and authority. Okay, following your strategy and authority and honoring your uniqueness, because how you process things, how you take in information is very different depending on what open centers you have and what closed centers you have. All right, so this is how you go through the process of manifestation. You want to make sure that you're operating from a higher vibrational essence. Your entire body is fine-tuned to operate in that way. You're not in a stressed state of mind, okay? And you move from a place of manifesting from a high vibration. And here's the thing, right? It is possible for you to manifest from a dense space, all right? From the space of fear, guilt, shame, and doubt. It's very possible. It can happen, right? But what's going to happen is that manifestation is going to come and it's quickly going to vibrate out of your orbit because you manifested from that space of fear, guilt, shame, or doubt. Okay, but when you manifest from a higher vibration of bliss, love, you're just open, the abundant headspace, right? You're manifesting from a high vibrational environment. It's more likely to stick around for a longer period of time. Okay, and it doesn't matter what you're going through. Like I said, guys, like just a few months ago, right? I was sleeping in the back of my car camping, and again, I did choose to do that, right? But I did take a quantum leap when I decided that it was time. I felt like I needed to go through that process, and then I decided to make that shift, and it happened very instantaneously. Okay, you end up connecting with the right people, you end up making the right amount of money, you end up just pulling things into your orbit that you need to make the quantum leap. Okay, so once again, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you tuning into this channel. I'm gonna do my best to be a lot more consistent. I know I say this all the time, but this is like a complete revamp. All right, like I've grown, I've evolved. For those of you guys who have been subscribed earlier, or those of you who are just finding this channel, y'all can go and look back at some of my old things. You can obviously tell that I'm a completely transformed person, from when I began my journey to where I am at now. And yeah, there's no reason why you can't be living the type of life that you want to live. Okay, so I look forward to connecting with all of you guys. If you're interested in learning a lot more about this stuff, definitely subscribe to the quantum community. The link is in the description. Check out my services. I have everything from that will help you fine-tune your entire being, all right, not just your mind. Okay, and let's transform your life. We can make this happen. All right, praises and cheers. I look forward to connecting with all of you guys. Peace.